folks.
Hello.
Is it good? Are we good? Everything's good? Everybody can hear me? I'd be real sad if you couldn't.
I think they can see you.
How's everybody doing today? It's a lovely Wednesday. Tony and I survived our crazy Monday. For those of the 200 people that joined us all day Monday, thank you so much. It was an amazing day. We are now starting to work on orders, so if you didn't notice, we got all the estimates sent out yesterday evening. If anybody has any issues, just shoot an email to live@springfieldleather.com. Tony and I will do our best to get you taken care of. If there are any inconsistencies that you notice, we're always happy to work with you because we'll make mistakes. And Abigail, she was overwhelmed sometimes, so it's fine.
Chad coming on the raid. We had 4 people.
It's Chad. Yeah. What's up, man?
Chad. Hello to all of Chad's people.
Hi, Chad's people. I'm sure Nick came over with Chad's people. Also, huge shout out to Nick over in marketing because he helped Abigail keep everything straight on Monday, and I'm sure that helped. I think it just made her day to have a second set of ears and trying to type all those names in. So in any case,
it didn't stop her from giggling.
No, she still giggled a lot. That's what she does. It was a great day. We had a lot of fun. Denny is back from vacation, and he lost some weight.
I did.
He got all his hairs cut off. We used to have our hair was the same length.
The same.
It was the same.
We looked the same,
We did, except for this part. But, it's fine. So Denny is back, and because it's a little bit, he's been on vacation. Tony and I are too crazy to be doing things. So we kind of came up with a fun little plan for today.
Well, by the way, we at 140 out of 234 that have paid.
Yeah, we have over half of you guys have already paid, so Tony and I have a busy afternoon to get to filling all of your guys' orders. Yeah. So, but but for the time being, we're gonna hang out with y'all.
Yeah, this morning Tony said, so what should we do today? You want to just sit there and watch me and Liz pick orders?
That was our backup plan if Denny didn't have a plan. But I think we're going to do some cleaning in here.
Yeah, we're going to do a rearrangement.
We're going to do some rearrangement. I know that you've been
it.
talking about bringing some... Oh, listen, Denny. I can't do anything if I don't clean whilst I do it.
Oh, okay.
So, while you move things around, I shall be coming up behind you like the annoying little...
With a broom and a dust mop and water and stuff.
And I'll be like, hang tight. Let me clean this real fast.
Sounds like my wife.
Yeah. We're good friends, I'm sure. Except for her bug-eating shenanigans. We're the best of friends. That I cannot abide.
Do that.
What is it like? You hold your breath, have a cup of water, and then down it at the same time?
Think of ice cream.
I think of ice cream, and I like it when there's cherries in there, some chocolate in there. I have been really digging, if those of you that like Ben and Jerry's, they have a cherry cookie crumble, or maybe it's just a cherry crumble right now. It's the best one. I buy 3 pints of that a week.
I bet you Chris can eat all of that at one time.
Yes.
Yes.
He can eat, I think his record is 14 pints of ice cream in one setting. That's his record. But he doesn't eat Ben and Jerry's. He eats Halo Top. And then he justifies
Doesn't
eating
make you feel like an angel?
14 pints of it. But I think on average, if he's just gonna, he was pushing it that night. But if he's just gonna eat ice cream, he can go through 8 or 9, no problem. That's what if he's gonna eat ice. We go to the store, that dude, okay, so I talked, on Monday, I told this whole story about how he went to Oklahoma and bought a lot of machinery. He bought a rolling mill. So if you need any steel rolled out, Denny, we can now do that for you.
I need a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
So we can rolling mill your steel now. And then while he was out there, he had to stop by this other fella's house who makes tire power hammers. And of course, this guy was just the coolest. I think his name was also Chad. I feel like his name was Chad. In any case, this guy was also very cool and really nice and just really informative. And so he signed up for a tire power hammer, which I don't know where we're going to put. I'm not going to go. It was a whole story. You can watch it from the videos last Friday. It was at the end of the day. In any case.
Maybe the neighbors will despair eventually.
Or we'll drive them away with our power hammering.
I know that it seems like it was Friday, but it was just Monday that you talked about that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Like it.
In any case, where was I going with that? I think I was just next?
I don't know, you're just talking about cleaning up and...
You're rambling. Yeah,
We're
you're
just
talking
talking.
about cleaning. It went to bugs, and then it went to ice cream, and then it went to power hammers.
Oh, the ice cream.
You see the progression there?
Oh, no. Okay, so I was talking, yeah, thanks. Okay, so he spent a lot of money between the rolling mill and the power hammer because they're not very, cheap. But in any case, this is a trend that my husband has because when he goes to the store to buy ice cream to consume it, it's a $70 adventure. Like when he's gonna eat ice cream, it's like, here's a $100 bill. There's your ice cream. Enjoy the next 3 hours of your life.
What do they...
Wow.
When he goes to check... Do you do self-checkout?
No, we hate self-checkout. So we go to the alcohol section when we're at Hy-Vee because it's all like calm and chill and it's usually like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, I'll check myself out. I don't work there. I work at Springfield Leather.
Exactly.
Check me out.
Yeah. So we always go,
What I hate about those self-checkout deals, they make you check yourself out, and then they check you at the door to see if you're stealing something from them.
right? It's like,
You
well,
know
if you
what?
didn't trust me,
What is
then
it?
why are
Yeah.
you doing this?
Look,
Yeah.
I've already checked myself out in the mirror this morning. I need somebody else to start checking me out.
Alrighty, I don't even know. What are you guys talking about now? In any case, if any of the rest of you spend $70 per ice cream trip for a single night of ice cream, just let me know. I'm curious to see if anybody else in the world has this problem because I feel like it's just me.
Edward Murphy has a question there.
Do you? What tools do I need to put a 1 3/4 inch rolling border on a saddle?
A rolling border.
What tools do I need to put an 1 3/4 rolling border on a saddle?
Seems you've confused Denny.
I'm not sure what a rolling border is. I'm thinking like a meander type
Oh,
border.
that's what I was thinking.
But you want one
But
that's
1 3/4.
That's
That's a pretty wide border.
I think you're gonna have to make your own tool.
Yeah. Make a tool that's 3/4 of an inch.
Maybe send a picture
Why?
to live. Send a picture to live at Springfield Leather or what you're talking about, and then we can answer your question through email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot us an email. Alrighty, Denny, we're not gonna
All
get
right,
anything
let's-
done if we don't start.
Let's
so.
get down to
Oh,
business.
hold on, one more thing. We got a trading card in from Stephen Bell here last
beautiful.
week, and
Beautiful.
Friday was so crazy that I forgot to show it.
I like that dark background.
Right?
Yeah. Very
Thank
nice.
you so much, Stephen, for participating in our trading card program. We will be sending you one out this week.
Do you want to pick out over there on the wall, Denny?
Yeah, you want to pick them out one?
Pick him out one of yours. that you've
One of
done.
mine.
Uh-huh.
Let's send him this one.
Perfect.
I like that one. I like that long, slender leaf.
He likes this leafer, so we're gonna send him this one. So this is the Denny Lowe trading card that you will be receiving back there, Stephen.
Nice.
So thank you so much, sir.
Is it signed?
Yes, I think I did somewhere, didn't I? If I didn't, let me look at this one. This one's signed.
Denny
Same one.
Lowe.
Oh.
You have to swivel some
So
cuts.
sorry.
Just kidding, we're gonna do this one. It's pretty similar. Boop. Well, that's really close.
There you go. There's
Same
the-
flower, same.
There it is. Awesome.
All right. So Abigail put a tool rack. So it's not really a tool rack. It's like a tool
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, we're just gonna be organizing tools on our wall,
We'll just organize our tools.
which we may redo at some point in the future from what I hear.
Well, so we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it in a way that we can take it back down because we might be painting the wall a really, really dark gray. Some might see it as blue, but they're wrong. It's gonna be gray.
You will be wrong,
It
folks.
will be great. We promise you.
Yeah, we're gonna pep up our studio a little bit. We've been in this type of set
For
what since
2 years?
2018 when we did the recording videos over in the first studio.
Yep. Are we just taking everything down here,
Yeah.
Denny? Okay.
Yeah, we don't need, I don't think we need to take the trading cards
Okay.
down.
So we're gonna make some LED stuff. Abigail said we should do some votes on what we should do as far as the lighting situation and stuff.
Oh, like your stuff?
Yeah.
Sure. Abigail, you run all the questionnaires you want on your fancy social media platforms.
We'll get her some pictures and people can vote between one or two. Something like that.
All right. We don't have a whole lot of tools to hang. Let's start with our bevelers,
Okay,
okay?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, Jenny B.
And honestly, Denny, I don't think that we need these bevelers in here, probably. Unless maybe this
No,
one?
but let's make loops for them. That way we can hang other stuff in those loops.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, Chrissy.
Come in, Christy.
We're
Be on.
live.
You'll be live. She don't want to be live. I guess I'd tell her to plug the light in, but she can't reach it. Daniel had a good point. When he does a self-checkout, he asks the person that's there, can you help me get the employee discount?
That is a good one.
I actually have a really funny story about self-checkouts.
I want to hear it.
Yeah. So when we were in Vegas, we were staying with this guy named Tony, right? So I call him Vegas Tony so I can differentiate from all of the other Tonys in my life. Anyways, so Vegas Tony, he refuses to self-checkout. Like he doesn't go to Walmart anymore because most of their lanes are now self-checkout.
There you go, trading cards coming off the wall.
But if he finds himself in a situation where he has to go to Walmart, he will ask the employee that's like, roaming around the area. He'll be like, I don't know how to do this. Can you help me? And when they're like, oh yeah, sure. And they start doing it, he's like, okay, you can just keep going. And then if they don't keep going, he just leaves.
He just leaves.
He does. He's like, okay, I don't want my stuff anymore.
I'm going to start from the other end.
Okay.
I've already made a mistake, so let's start from the other.
Well, watch your step there.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold this.
Thank you.
I hope your wisdom didn't go away with your hair.
Oh, it left.
You could be like Samson. Oh, thanks.
Like
Strength
Cut
to
my
the left.
All right.
There you go.
Now, let's start over here.
Oh, hold on, Denny.
Oh, we still got him. I was gonna say, he's
okay.
perfect.
Am I
Yeah,
okay?
you're good.
You're perfect. Didn't you hear me? That didn't go well either.
Evidently that stapler ain't gonna work.
Evidently, it might.
Oh, okay.
Evidently.
Oh, let's
See, this is what you got to contend with, you guys.
Well, Ryan, you could just look at your invoice because we do list everything that you bought. So, if you're curious, you could read something.
Liz,
Yes.
Idaho Leather has redeemed all the sips.
Oh. Look, this camera is staring right at me. It's one really big sip for you.
It is all the sips.
All of them.
Oh, I realize that.
Wonderful.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm always really glad to help.
Yeah, I can see that, and I appreciate it. What would I do without you?
I don't know. There probably wouldn't be nearly as much laughing. Okay, I can't read anything from here, so just FYI.
Yeah, for your information.
We're just talking about hating self-checkout. Salty Soldier Leatherworks.
What?
I self-check out myself out in the mirror. Yeah, make me feel loved.
All right, now. We're just.
You could use upholstery text.
I could.
I'm just
I
like,
could.
if you wanted it to be super fancy.
Well, because
Yes,
we're probably
ma'am.
going to take this down at some point in the future. So,
When can we expect the muster boxes to go out?
The muster boxes?
I don't know what a muster box is.
Like the $100 boxes that we sold on Friday? That did happen on Friday. They're working on filling all of those orders. Guys, my husband is filling orders right now.
really?
Lindsay?
And Lindsay was shipping yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, they're all hands on deck back there. We are pumping through. We took in, I think, like 400 orders a day for the last few days. And our average is like 250 orders a day. So guys, just bear with us a little bit. We are working as much as we can. Tony and I are personally filling the live shopping like we always do, but just that's happening.
I made boxes to pack our boxes.
Tony made boxes because
That way they can just close. They can put it in, close the top, and ship it out. They don't have to make the box.
call it a day. So yeah, we're working as quickly as we can, guys.
That one didn't go in quite all the way. All right, what's next?
Okay, so we are beveling. This is our beveling station. It's very lovely.
We probably don't need. I mean, there's 4.
Yeah, we don't need all these mallets. In fact,
4 poly mallets. I'm pretty sure we don't need 4 of them.
why don't we just keep the big one and then one of these,
one
and then
small.
those can go back to the shop.
Yeah, and I've donated these 2 items, these 3 items, because I had duplicates of them.
Okay,
And I'm going to take these nippers away because
we need a new pair
they're-
of these.
They're pretty piss poor.
Well, and also, how often do we need those in here?
We try not to make too many mistakes.
Yeah.
They're not really long enough to do anything. They're great.
Denny, Chris, I don't think he brought them today, but he needs to bring in, he found some extra mini starette wing dividers.
Who did?
Chris did, because he was, all this weekend, he found, I don't know, these articles about like people making teeny tiny circles with their teeny tiny starette things. They're like this big.
Extra mini.
They're extra, yeah, so he has 2 of them that he bought. It was like $100 a pair.
Yeah.
So they're discontinued. They don't make that size anymore. So we found them on eBay. They're these little teeny tiny wing dividers. They're super cute, guys. But he got you. I don't think you're gonna have to bring those in and show them because he's gonna love those. How sweet.
Everybody loves wing dividers.
I know. People,
But most people don't know what they're for until...
What do you use a wing divider with?
We have 2 of these 3-foot rulers. We have 2 of the angles. Oops, probably don't need 2 of those.
We're gonna keep. We got our belt ninjas. Everybody got belt ninjas out there. For those of you that don't have clickers, we got all the belt ninjas, which are super useful when it comes to your strap goods or belts. So we'll keep that. We've got our clear plastic 1/2-inch measure ruler, which is good for all sorts of things. And then we've got our center finding ruler. You can never have too many rulers.
No, no, never.
Oh, we can probably put this tool rack thing in the giveaway stuff that we do.
Oh, we sure can. It'll be a little bit used, but it'll be good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But nobody probably would want anything from the SLC live set.
Wouldn't it be easier to put up a couple of magnetic strips for most of those tools?
Sure.
Some yes, some no. Some stainless steel isn't very magnetic,
That is true.
so. I've got a magnetic strip at my
You do.
tooling bench.
And it keeps like
And I
his
put a lot of
scissors
odds
are
and
on it.
ends on it. Yeah.
Kind of the things that you use all the time. Like those are like your quick access tools.
Yeah.
But then these things that you're going to use like once or twice for a project. And sometimes magnets aren't like the most stable or organized. So this gives you a spot and it like this is where this goes. As opposed to like a magnet you can't really assign a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Luna.
Luna is being really nice to me for some reason. She
It's
feels
got-
bad about barking at me.
Yeah, Denny came in this morning with his pound lozenge from his hair, and she didn't know who he was, and she had to protect us for a moment until she was like, "Oh, wait a minute, I know you."
And now she's really, really sorry.
Holland.
I forgive you, Luna.
Yes, William. You should
Hey,
still be
let's
kind
not
to
put these. We'll get some different ones.
Okay. What do we want to put here next? Something like this?
Yep. So we can do that. We've got this. We've got our rotaries. So like these, having these out would be handy instead of in a pocket.
You should be kind to your people at Walmart, even if you're not going to use their self-checkout.
That is true.
Don't be mean
But
to them.
here's the point. If you use a self-checkout, someone's going to get laid off eventually.
Yeah, somebody did say you're taking somebody's job.
Checkoff clerk is
A
going to get laid
random,
off.
really big hole punch. You know what? We need hole punches in here. We need some more drive punches.
Drive
I think would be really nice because we
Yeah.
have our rotary, which is fine. But I do think having a couple sizes, like an 1/8 inch, a 1/4 inch, maybe like a 3.
We need an array.
We do need an array. We need some drive punches. Oh yeah, that would
Abigail
be
says,
nice.
for the pumpkin puree suggestion.
Oh, did he love it? I'm sure I mean, the dog, they just love it. These I need to have bigger holes drilled in.
Okay. What else are we gonna hang?
Was there anything else that we need in here that we don't have?
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
So these will hang, however you're gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I'll need a loop for all 3 of
Okay.
these.
This is all gonna probably hang. This you can just put up. This is nice to have. So that
Yeah.
could go in a loop.
Yeah, I'll do that right here.
Okay. And then we will need a set of wing dividers at some point, but not these ones, because these are the worst wing dividers. Don't forget to add the screw. They really like, so when I did my purse, I used that screw punch, and everybody thought that was, it is a pretty
One
nifty
of those-
tool.
It is a good tool. I have one there. It's something that I don't use a lot. If you guys are ever doing something and you forget, I need to put a rivet there, and it's right out in the middle of a project, that screw punch works
Yeah.
great for stuff.
Because you don't have to like try to hold things and hammer, you just push. Yeah, and it cuts really clean. I was really impressed. All those, Denny was looking at my little clutch that I made last week this morning, and he thought my holes were nice and clean, which they were.
I thought they were beautiful.
I tell you what, Denny, I'm pretty proud of that little clutch.
You should be.
It came out, those gussets, guys, if you make those, like, you know how tedious a gusset can be. Like getting it to match up with your edges, getting everything to flow. That gusset just fits right in there. It's just real nice.
I saw a guy named Pedro Pedrini. He's
That is quite the
very
name.
world-renowned saddle maker. Mm-hmm. But he made a set of saddlebags for the TCAA deal,
Yeah.
Traditional Cowboy Artists Association. But he had a gusset in there that had a middle seam. He had actually folded that gusset in the center and shaped it. It was veg tan leather.
Okay.
And he'd shaped it and let it dry, and then he stitched it on that set of bags, and it had a round bottom to it.
Oh,
and
wow.
that thing it folded, accordion
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
What do you want?
She doesn't know. It's always, the more you look at leather items, like obviously the more nitpicky you get about what they look like, but then like the more you can appreciate when you can tell like just how well something has been designed and how well it flows together. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody says, well, what's the big deal about that? Why does that cost $500 and this other one costs $44.50?
Right? It's like, well,
Stuff like that.
that's
Come
right.
in a couple weeks and I'll let you know. You
Yeah.
might already know the answer.
All right, let's hang scissors.
Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can get a hole drilled in these.
Thank you.
BRB. No, what do you say? Hey.
Yeah, we don't want those wing dividers up there, Denny.
What's that?
We want a different pair of wing dividers.
Yeah.
Larry said he made a couple of brass hammers for stitch pounding.
A couple of what? Brass hammers?
for
Nice.
stitch pounding.
Nice. Stitch pounding is important. Let's see, I'm trying to figure I think the best way to hang these would be from a hook. So let's see what happens here. A hook. Very nice.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, we aren't gonna hang the wing dividers.
Well, this is Denny's. It has your name on it.
Well, that's another thing I was gonna donate in here.
Oh, you want a 12-inch instead of our 18?
Well, the 18 is a center finder, right? Mm-hmm. And this is just a regular ruler, so
Okay.
we'll have both.
Sounds good.
Look here.
Perfect. It already fits. So we'll just... we
Don't
can-
even need a loop for that. Okay, now hammers. Let's see here, I'll start another one.
Well, that's dumb.
Doesn't fit the 25 ruler.
No, I'll have to see if... I don't know if you can drill that out.
Should be able to.
Yeah, we can drill them out.
There is still confetti in this wall.
Confetti.
Denny,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on genuine leather?
What?
It's a lot better than genuine Naugahyde. That's my thoughts. You mean on the statement, this is genuine leather?
Yeah, everybody gets all caught up in that whole thing.
Well, I mean, talk is pretty cheap.
Yeah, I feel ya, Casey. I feel ya. When people decide that they need to argue versus full grain and top grain, like corrected grain, and
Guess what? Full grain and top grain are both genuine leather because genuine means authentic.
correct.
That's it. So you're using the term and putting a negative connotation with it. And maybe you should better educate what genuine is. So top grain, also split leather is also genuine leather. Top
Yeah,
grain is
Any
genuine
kind of
Suede
leather
is
is
genuine leather.
Genuine leather.
Fish,
So use the term properly and educate the person that might be using it in a negative connotation would be my suggestion. I'm just trying to be a genuine person here with you.
Let's.
you are really sucking up right now.
Naga hides are an endangered species.
Holly says, Denny, Denny, Denny.
Yes. Who said that?
Holly,
Our Holly?
that's in Utah.
All right.
Utah now.
Her dad was in a while back.
Oh yeah? Did he ask for you?
No, but he introduced himself and said, I'm Holly's dad.
Aw.
That's how I knew he was
how I
Holly's
So you
dad.
put two and two together?
Yeah, I put two and two together. That's what I came up with. It's pretty good, huh?
Holly wants you to do a burn. She wants you to burn somebody.
That just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know. When
Denny
some-
doesn't plan his burns, they
Yeah.
just naturally flow.
When someone needs it, they get it.
Here you go. I'll put your emoji up there. What's going on in the studio? We're just redecorating.
How's that?
Perfect.
I think we've hung about everything that we can hang. For the punches, I need to, well, we need some more, but we need a bottom deal that they can rest on when they go through the loop.
That is correct. So when Denny does his punch thingies, he just puts like a fat piece of leather, maybe
Yeah.
two pieces stacked up,
Yeah.
so that the punch has something to sit on, because otherwise it
They'll
doesn't have a head.
They'll fall
So
through.
that's right.
Might as well put them in your pocket.
And then we'll need something for our pins.
Yeah, we can do the same thing. The pins and the punches can all go on the same little
Look,
rope.
Dean, a zipper. Look, Dean. It's even got two pulls on it. Woo! How fun is that? This is our little zipper example.
We're gonna make a
whatever we did.
We're gonna make a tooth fairy pouch out of that.
That's a lot. Well, you can fit a lot of teeth in
A
there.
lot of teeth. Yep.
I don't think you want to lose that many at once.
Dean wants to know where do Nagas hide.
Huh?
Dean said, where do Nagas hide?
Naga's hide. I don't know, but vinyl linoleum is just unborn Naga hide.
Unborn Naugahyde. It's the slunk of the vinyl
slunk.
of the vinyl world. That's here. And then we're gonna need a spot for our Marvin mitt.
Yeah, our Marvin mitt.
Along with our other pieces. So I do feel like we maybe need another little pocket guy.
What we need are some shelves, and Tony and I were talking about that too.
Oh, I was thinking about maybe opening up the bottom of one of these things and putting in a plastic container with like pull-out bins, or you could have like your finishes. You could keep all your chemicals in there with these type of things.
We could go to Walmart and get those and check ourselves out.
Woohoo! Score.
Put those whole things down. We just made a whole area that was like a pounding area.
A pounding area, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need is a punch block over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they have some extra of those granite thingies.
there-
I feel
there
like
are
they
two.
do.
There are
you
two
weren't
that are
here. We did
unused.
talk about this on Friday. Abigail was watching a video. Somebody had a question, and she sent them this video and was, whoa,
There's a Luna right there.
was watching this video, and we were talking about the proper surfaces for punching and tooling leather. And you, in this video, you were a much younger man, and Kevin was also a much younger man. It was an older video.
It was back
when
over there.
Back in R&D, in the back of where the lasers are at. And you said, how about we use a retired tombstone?
And then Kevin said, "How do you retire a tombstone?"
But we have been talking
I
about
don't
using.
remember that at
We've
all.
been talking about headstones and using them for tooling for a long time. We just didn't realize it.
8 years
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
you and
This is-
Kevin were also talking about using tombstones.
This is nothing new. People have been dying for ages.
People have been dying since they've been living. So, hi.
Oh my gosh! All right, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, how about a Luna tree?
Okay, I have one. Would Luna like a treat? She is very uncomfortable
if I
today.
can get.
I feel like maybe
Can you come over here to this side?
it's all the up and down. She doesn't know what's happening. She doesn't like it.
I don't know if she fits on there or not.
Sit. Hey, sit. Drop.
Good girl.
Hold. Shake. Shake. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Good job.
Thanks,
That's a lot of work for that. All right. Oh yes. We got any more hooks? Yes,
We do.
We only need one.
Yeah, that's our extra stuff
We do.
over there.
Yeah. So just one of those.
Because you got this stuff.
We're playing around with some ideas for
Yeah, we need one square.
Yep, one square.
Yeah, we didn't need 2 squares. 1 square will be
What is 2 squared?
4.
Do we have any other little short hooks anywhere? I can go find one.
Here.
Because I'll put this separately on a different hook. Okay.
Yeah.
Holly, I saw some pictures from somebody out visiting you. Looked
We
like
need
you
snips.
Had a good time.
We've lost our snips,
Oh.
it seems. So we can have snips with our burner.
Like thread nippers? Yeah, we do. Yeah, and we need us a full array of
Of hole
end
punches.
punches, yeah.
New wing divider. I do think a nice set of our stitching chisels would be lovely, and not those guys.
Do we need some lacing chisels also? Maybe?
Possibly we could have a little set of
Yeah.
those just in case that comes up. I'm trying to think of the other little things that we could add.
Casey was saying he was surprised at how well we got our live
Thank
shipping.
you. Our live shipping?
It's so
Our
different.
live, our live
nice.
shopping orders.
Oh.
How fast we got out the
Yeah.
invoices.
Because we have a really cool Excel. If you guys could see, Kevin came in yesterday and he was like, "Hey Liz, what are you doing?" And I was like, "You want me to show? I'd love to show you what I'm doing, Kevin." And so I bring him around to my computer monitor and I say, "Look at this Excel sheet." I say, "These are the 1,000 items that we sold on Monday. Each of these items has to be connected to the person that purchased them." So we add
be
the name.
connected.
Correct. So there's a column on the sheet
Oh,
where we put all of the names of the people that bought them, their Facebook names, right? So we have the little section on the website. Oh, I just need to throw this out here, guys. When we ask you to add your Facebook name to the website, we don't need all of them because then it doesn't work. We need the one that you want to use for your live shopping purchases. So if you put your name and your husband's name, or your name and your business name, that negated what we needed because
Thank you.
because it connects. So we have to have the exact way that your name is on Facebook, and only the exact way that your name is on Facebook in that field for it to pull from this other Excel sheet that we have with our 95,000 customers that we have to then link to their specific name. And these two fields have to match for that fancy email address to pop up in this next column.
Right, not facebook.com /
Yeah, not the hyperlink.
Van Everett.
Not yeah, so like exactly how your name, so like when I was like, look at this chat, you see how everybody's name shows up in this chat?
Right.
That is what we need.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Hey,
So you guys tried and I appreciated it. Everybody did. Like it
was good.
It was good. It was but it was just a little bit funny. Because we're like, and then the people that put like this name / this name, that also doesn't work because
Right.
that doesn't.
Yeah, if you're gonna, so if there was a couple people that uses their business name for the Monday they were doing their live shopping on Monday from their business account.
Oh, thanks.
Tom, you're amazing. There were so many. We sent it out. What was it, like 4:30 last night that we sent it out? And by the time we
Before
left,
that, yeah.
we already had like 60 people
I think it
that
was around
paid.
3 o'clock.
So-
Michael Seeger sent me that in 1971. John F. Kennedy. $50. Yeah.
Nice.
I remember when there were people used to use that.
What
Tell
bag is
that
that?
it's like
Just
what
left
it's
of the
made out
leather
Can
hat.
Hear the metal?
Yeah.
This
Not-
bag?
It thuds instead
Yeah.
of rings.
It's much
So if you guys
different
are
than
looking at it,
the
this is left. So this bag,
newer ones, the newer $50.
the rectangle, this one. So this is our vertical messenger bag kit and pattern. So that's this bag, vertical messenger bag. We've had it for a long time. This is a sample. This is just something that we made out of one of our 22.
That was a drawstring bag, and there's a short of it. And
Yeah.
somebody's like, "Do you have a pattern for it?"
It's also
What?
just rectangles.
Guess what you might think that would be. Maybe 12 by 18 rectangles.
Yeah, you could do 12 by
Sew them
18 or like a
together.
15 by 18
Turn
or
it
something.
turn it right side out. Punch holes.
Yeah.
Lace string.
So whatever size you want your drawstring bag to be, that's the way you make it. So this one, like if you're like, oh, that's a little bit big, I want a smaller one, then make it smaller. Like hold a tape measure up to your back and be like, how big do I want this thing to be? And then add a 1/2 inch for seam allowances and then call it a day. And a roll top for your holes.
It doesn't even have to be rolled.
You wouldn't have to do all that if you added a field to the customer field. Scout, we did. So that's what we did. We added a field to our customer that is the Facebook or your social media name. So you can put your Instagram name, your YouTube name, and your Facebook name. However, it has to be just that. It can't be all sorts of extra things. So,
Scott, if there's something that you think that you might be missing, just shoot us live at Springfield Leather, and we'll look and see if it was just an oversight on our part.
yeah. And that was my dog's.
All right.
Mike says when he had dogs, their treat was they got to come inside, and they loved it.
That was their trick.
That was the treat.
Oh, the brush. I didn't hang the brush.
We have to sweep off our table. We also
For
need,
the after party, I'll show you guys the whole Excel sheet if you want to see.
Maybe
how
we'll
it's all tied
find-
down.
Yeah,
we'll find some more
of
hooks.
it. Yeah,
and then we are gonna go through,
yeah.
like I said, this is a little,
Yeah, when we redo it, we'll take some time and actually
welcome,
plan
Victor.
it
Yeah.
out.
we're gonna get a set of hole punches. We're gonna find a spot for pens. We're gonna put together probably a little like chemical section under here, maybe with some sort of, cause like right now, every time we use our granite, we have to like come over here and put our granite, which is fine. Ooh, my Vegas Tony, whenever he comes, he just has like a bunch of miscellaneous granite slabs because there's construction everywhere in Vegas, and so he just drives down the road and they just like leave stuff everywhere from all of the construction. He had several granite slabs just hanging out behind his house. And so I used one that was like probably 2 foot wide by 4 foot long, 4 or 5 foot long. And I was like, what are you doing with this, Tony? Because he was gonna come through because he also bought a rolling mill, so he has to come pick it up because we got his. And I was like, do you need this? Like, are you using this? Because it's just sitting behind a shop. He just collects materials. And he's like, no, I don't need it. And I was like, you wanna donate it to the Liz cause? So I think I should be getting like a pretty decent granite slab here soon, and I'm pretty excited.
Thanks for the follow.
It's gonna be great.
Leather.
Good. I got Victor taken care of. We got it.
Casey's bank calls him when they get $2 bills in, and he says he has about $300 worth of the $2 bills. And so he packs a $2 bill in all the wallets that he sells.
Oh, nice.
That's fun.
I have a $2 bill for my great grandpa.
I was tipped with a $2 bill one time on retail. I would like set a snap for somebody or did something, and that's what they did. They like carried $2 bills around to like tip people because that was just the fun thing that they did. So I have it up on my leather bench at home, just hanging out on like the clipboard.
Yeah.
So.
Wasn't there an old saying, as phony as a $2 bill?
I've never heard that.
Or a $3 bill? Yeah.
You want to hold up what we went from, the little apron thing? So we'll probably end up putting it away for our December trivia day that we'll have.
Yeah, we'll do. Last year we did a trivia day, which was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time. So this is.
So we'll give that thing away.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. It's the waxed canvas that we sell.
Yeah.
So that really awesome, heavy waxed canvas, the duck
Shrunken
canvas.
buffalo on the top.
Yep, shrunken buffalo. All sorts of little loops and pockets and things.
It's actually served us pretty well.
I just pulled a bunch of butt hair out of Luna's butt because I was standing on it. Oops.
Nice to hear, Mike.
Sorry.
Is there a limit to how many trading cards you can do?
No.
You send us a card, we'll send you a card.
I think that's the way it works.
That's the way it works.
She just
We're
pawing at
gonna,
you.
at some point, we'll probably have to redo how we
Oh, Tony has.
display our cards.
I know. I would like to do something, maybe do some sort of a, I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to put them on retail so that people could actually see them.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that customers have sent in. Like we can keep yours and Kevin's back here, just so that we know to give away, or maybe put a couple of them.
Shadow box thing.
Right.
We can put out there so people won't like be able to touch and get to them, but
That shadow box would be
seeing them with
nice.
shadow box would be cool.
Yeah. That would be cool, and that
Maybe a
way
shadow box
customers
underneath it.
in the store could get an idea. Maybe they'd do some trading.
Maybe a
with
shadow
us,
box
too.
next to the live that we show the TV on all the we show all the lives on the TV.
Yeah, something along those lines. We'll get there.
Well, Liz and I got to pack orders. We got anything else to put up on the wall? We got it.
I think we got everything that we have in here up on the wall.
Yep.
So now we just have to, over the next couple weeks, we'll kind of figure out the other little things that we're missing, and we'll get them added, and we'll go from
send some
there.
ideas what we might be ended up due to the studio. I think we're going to paint it dark, change the lighting just a little bit, and then add some LED lights on the wall to add some color and just kind of play with the background a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
you were talking about changing the
I
logo
want to
plaque
take that
too.
off the
a
wall. I
little
want to
bit.
stand it off of the wall just a little bit, and then take some LED lights and put behind it and make it glow.
Tony and I have really big plans for this room. Like we have 2 of those wooden spools that, like construction workers
We still gotta finish
have.
this
We need to
other one.
finish them, and then I need to buy a granite countertop for the top of them so we can have our little tooling cozy corner thing. I don't know. So we have to do that. Have to get that granite ordered. It's gonna be like $1,000 for that granite tabletop. But it's okay because we made all the money on Monday. So I feel like we've earned it a little bit. Hi, Abigail.
Yeah, when we do that, we get the live. Hey, can we just put a little bit of live shopping money back into our studio? I mean, we haven't done any upgrades since 2018.
Yeah.
Other than just hanging stuff on the wall. We moved those shelves from the other room to over to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And reused the leather that
It's
Denny
time.
pressed into it.
It's time. Alrighty, guys.
What about the disco light? It doesn't really show up on camera. Oh no, the strobe light.
Yeah.
We could get a disco ball.
We could get a disco ball. I know where to get them.
Oh, we could get a disco ball that's on a chain, that's on a MIDI note, and so when somebody plays a channel point, the MIDI point, and so it drops the disco ball down, and then spins around and then goes back up.
Now we're getting real fancy, guys. There is at the.
I know how to do it.
There's like this mid-century, like antique vintage store that I like to go to on Commercial Street called like Harker's Bazaar, I think is what it is, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing that first one right. But it's a cute little like retro place, and like right when you walk in, the whole ceiling is just disco balls.
RC Casey wants to know
For
what
sale?
you mean by trading
I don't
cards.
know. What do you mean? Hey, so at the last Friday of every month, Denny and Kevin, or sometimes one or the other, or whoever we have, comes in, and that is our video. They tool trading cards, which are these fun things. So if you would like to participate, you can send us a trading card, which is just a little sample that you've tooled. So these are all Denny's. As you can see, he likes florals. Let's hear. Kevin sometimes will do some little fun things. So
Roy said he sent one. We may have showed it on there, but he said he hasn't got one back yet.
oh, sorry. We'll
We'll
send
check
you one.
again.
Yeah. So this is one. Kevin doesn't like to do standard size anything.
He refused.
He really refuses. I had a whole pile and he just cut this. So anyways, this is a fun little doodle that Kevin did last Friday. So we will get it all antiqued up. And then you can send in a little doodle that you do. Typically it's something more like think of baseball trading cards size, something that you tool up. You can send in yours and we will send you either one of Denny's or Kevin's, or like Josh sent us two and he requested one of each. So we sent him a Denny and a Kevin card.
And we'll get one in the mail to Troy.
That's one of Jim Linnell.
Oh yeah, this is one of Jim Linnell's. Oh, we need to finish this one.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're not going to send you this one because Jim's are ours. Maha. So, yeah.
All those on that very top row are some of those Kevin did.
That is. Kevin did some little cute animal ones. So, he did one like, your kids can do this too with just some 3D stamps and a swirl knife. So, Kevin likes to keep it simple.
Just kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid.
Alrighty, folks. Troy, we'll check that out. We'll get you one sent out. Alrighty, so that was today. No, I don't
think any questions.
think so.
Thanks, folks.
We'll see you later. Oh, tomorrow, if anybody wants bundles, Tony and I will be on Facebook at 2 p.m. Central Time doing bundies. So that's all that we're gonna do this
Still
week.
want to make them on screen?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. We'll give that a try. We'll see how that goes. We'll just be doing some leather bundies
Oil
for
can. 3 to
oil
5
can bundies.
ounces.
Yep, some prints, some not.
40 to 60 feet.
It's gonna be fun. It's always
15 cents a foot.
a hoot. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Denny.
Bye, Denny.